Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Ivan, and in the last episode we set up some more modules being made, and almost everything is running at least, even though the belt is emptying out, even the last machine apparently. That's nice. Oh yeah, this is nice. Apparently we crafted almost everything we need. Good. So let's look at the things now. How are the blue chips doing? It's doing great on modules. Missing 2, 4, 7, 11, 12. Not bad, not bad. Oh, and here we have a delivery. We also have almost 4,000 of them in the train. That's very nice. So this one isn't running because iron, and the iron is something we're going to look at, I think. Yeah, let's look at iron in this episode, because up here I don't like the solution here. I want more wagons on them and more loading. Careful now. Let's delay this train actually and go to the pickup again. Let's catch a ride on the way so we can get there. The iron is also one of the first stations I made, so there's no parking there, and that also means that the trains clog the traffic. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, this is the artillery stop. We don't really need that one, so let's move this here. I think that leaves us room for, should leave us room for one more train in there. I might have confused the signaling now, or this is now red. Yes, of course it's red because the train is in front of it. Let's move it back a bit, like that. Now, why won't you move ahead? It should be able to. Ah, well, what we want to do here anyway is to shift it a bit. Wow, so many iron trains. There might be a signaling thing. Let's see. Yeah, this is messy as well, I see. So that's there. Oh, now that's a bit scary. Okay, no standing on the tracks while doing signals. This one can be a chain signal. I still have them on the hotbar, so might as well use them. This one is a normal one. This one is a chain signal. I want that one to be a normal one. I still have them on the hotbar. There. And chain there. That breaks up this one and this one into 2. So that's nice. Let's look at this monstrosity. So what we want here is, let's see, let's get rid of these things. The chests, yeah, the chests don't have a lot of product right now, so this is a good time to tear it down. Oh, and it goes into the trash slots anyway. Good. Good. And let's stop you for a second to have a train here so we can see what's going on. We have 4 lines here. So what I'm going to do is set up 4 things. This one in the middle is just going to help them out. Why did you start moving again? I don't know. Maybe I just clicked stop. Ah, okay, yeah, that one just sends it to the thing again. So that's not needed. What we need here though is one more of these here. And of course, 4 more of these here. We signal there, add signal there, and add power pole, and add the product itself. I think that's nice. Why aren't these locked to iron? I don't know. Might have forgotten at some point. So I'm going to let's see, I'm going to wait until it fills up because then it's easier. I'm going to plop one more down here. And I need to do that as all the exit stations as well. That's important. So the way to do that is to have a little thing. Where do we deliver iron? We deliver it to green chips. We deliver it to the base. I think that's it. Might be wrong. So that's iron pickup. Drop off 1, that's the base, and that's the green, and that's the green 2. Okay, so we have 3 places we drop it off. The green 2 though, that's all the way down here. Here. Yeah, so we need to fix that one as well. Okay. But it's almost fixed here now. Also need to do some parking here. So this one can be removed, really. I don't get why this one is red right now. Because I placed a signal at a very weird location. This one is red because this one is red. Of course, because it's a chain signal. There we go. So, this is not enough parking. This one can be completely removed. This one can be removed. And should also connect you here. Oh, that's a good squiggle. Kind of want to place this one just for fun. I'm going to place it there though. And that means we need to signal this exit as well. Staying off the tracks because I don't want to get hit by a train. And chain signal here. Nice. Oh, we're inside the system now. Okay, the bots are probably struggling its way up here. Now, I do know that I turned off the trains for a bit. So let's send the first one. Let's place one more signal because we want it to start moving sooner. So, did I? Yeah, I kept the thing. Good. So that's this train. Oh, we only had 3 iron trains, right? Yeah, so this is the 4th. So we can just connect here and do the copy pasting. That's nice. That's really nice, actually. Sorted. So if we have 3 trains, then let's look at this. We don't need much of a parking space. So if we just make a squiggle, maybe a squiggle and a blip. Let's remove up here because we we just need the train tracks to be a bit longer. So how about that? What's it? Oh, yeah, it's still on tracks there. Okay, so you can go down now. You can go to the station. Good. And then we remove this thing. And this thing is actually something we can duplicate. Right. Yes. Good. Let's duplicate. Oh. Let's duplicate it twice. Good. So can the train get into this one now? No. Then no, it can't. Okay. Then we stay off the tracks. Stay off the tracks. If we move this like here, and we also need to move this one here, and and this one. We need to move both of these. No trains. Oh, there is a train. Plop plop. Can do this a bit faster by using ghosts, I believe. So let's make sure we flatten here. And let's try to connect also from here to here. Yeah, that connects. That's good. Are these too close together now, though? They look good. We don't need 3 of them anyway, but still. So, chain, chain, chain. I guess we don't need a normal signal here because we have this one. So they wait here until the station is ready. That's fine. And then we have normals here. And a chain signal here. So this means if this one is empty, these are red, that's fine. If this one is full, then it chains from here until a different one. I believe that's correct. I'm going to look at our other thing. This one is blue because one of them is red. Okay. Yeah, so rails inside. Chain, chain, and rails. Okay, so chain, rail, chain, rail. That's good. This is awesome, actually. So where do we start? We start at the drop-off for the greens. That's good because from the greens we can either run down or we can hitch a ride with a different train, I guess. So we're driving a train right now, riding a train, so it's murder time. Trying to be efficient. Now, there's one more thing. No yellow blinkies. We have stuff set. Okay, so why do you have to wait though? Because we have a fourth train. This is confusing me. Iron pick up 1 green, green, and green 2. Okay, so we have 4 trains actually. But I think we only fixed the wagons for 3 of them. So that's probably the base train we are missing. Yeah. But the base train isn't really moving. It takes a long time for this one to move, so I'm going to fix it anyway, probably. But stop. Okay, and we need, of course, these as well. And power. And then we do a squid. No, don't need a squiggle here. A different station is going to need a squiggle. But this one we can just connect. Nice. Plop. Good. We're out of boxes, apparently. Yeah. So, that's this one. This train is doing magnificent now. Beautiful. We also don't need this one anymore, I think. Because we have balancer and we have a waiting area. And that goes for the other one as well. I think that's this one. Yeah. So that one goes. We can also remove let's see, full cargo. Yeah, let's wait for full cargo on both of them. Full cargo, good. Because what this is going to do is hopefully make a backup down here, and then everything is fine. So now that we have all of the modules we need, we can do it. Oh, 8,000 blue chips. That makes me very happy. And this thing has an empty order. So this is where we need to move down now. I'm going to send it up just so we have some stuff coming in. On the way we fix the base, I guess. Yeah. So that's nice. I like this. The whole 3 wagon thing has been something that's, I don't know. It's I can't say it's been like on my mind, but it's I'm glad we fix it. Let's go with that. So we remove this one and this one. I'm going to keep the chest. I'm not going to deconstruct the chest with like 10k iron in them. Like so. And then we copy one of these and place it here. Good. So one belt. This belt won't get anything now, so that belt is going to be from here. How do we merge this? We merge it like this. That prioritizes this one. That's good. That's good. Because this will just empty out when needed. This one will go here. And this one, I guess, will go here. After this one is empty, we just drag the belt. Oh, yeah, we just drag the belt there right now, actually, because that's what I want to do. Okay, so we fixed the last train, we fixed the station here. It looks weird right now because we still have chests up, but that's fine. Full cargo, good. Empty cargo, good. Send it up. Don't cross the tracks while stuff is there. And the other one Oh, that was all the way down there. Okay, so do we have a personal train? Yes. Good, good. Let's get inside the train before we send it. And we want it down here, right? Yeah, here. That's good. How did we do on the scouting? I see red spots. Excuse me. So excited from the murder that I had to cough a little bit. There we go. And here we go as well. There's probably more. Probably. So, did we end up... Oh, we didn't end up where I thought because the train ended up in the parking lot. Which tells us that the parking lot is working, I guess. So, here we need one of these. I'm going to put it all the way back here because this is going to be a tiny squiggle. And by tiny I actually mean tiny because it's not that bad. I think this is aligned, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Like that, and then we cut. Yes, we cut and paste. Plop, done. And that's you. So that means you can go for full cargo as well and go. So iron is set. Iron is probably getting overloaded, as in there will be trains waiting because it's not filling very fast. Maybe I should have kept something up to make it fill faster, but I don't think it would anyway, because it fills as fast as the slowest one. And yeah, it doesn't matter because we use everything we produce. So even if there is like delays between, that doesn't matter. Because the throughput will be the same. So that's that. That's this iron base at least. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop off blues at the main base, and then I'm going to turn on the science, because that's how we find the bottleneck. The whole point of this playthrough is to actually make science and not to make modules, but I'm still going to prioritize the modules because all of the blue ones, because if we're going to expand, that's very important, and if we don't expand, well, then the buffer is going to fill up and everything will go to science anyway. So this is nice. Turn on the science, and by turning it on, this is the switch. There we go. I should have made circuits to science. That would be fun. You know, manipulate the belts to stop if I pull a switch. So, but we have many modules now, so we can actually expand and make more mining and stuff. And now hopefully we can also make space science, because space science is needed. Or I guess rockets are needed. So turrets are shooting. They're upset because we tried to murder their base and we only got half of it. So let's make sure they aren't upset anymore. There we go. Oh, and here's more. So this is what I was hoping to do with the artillery. but we also pollute quite a bit. So I don't think we'll get the artillery to a point where oh, we disconnected the science. I don't think we will get the artillery to a point where it will reach everything by itself, because that research is so expensive now. This one isn't. Oh, it's robot follower count. Okay. 32k. Yes. So what I'm going to do now is actually get an achievement, I think. I'm going to start the research I haven't done before, and it's only those two. Hopefully we have enough. None of them need space science, so it should help us stack up on the space science bit. Now that we have modules, I'm also going to expand the science itself. So there's also a little thing about this, and that's about the goal of the game. Because the belts that we have so far with science, as in half a belt. Let's see, no, because we do blue belts in. I was thinking maybe we needed to upgrade in a different manner, but we don't, because oh, that's me jumping ahead. But the red belts, these ones, no, these ones, no, yes, these ones, with the red undergroundies. One side is 15 items a second, and that's 900 a minute. So this thing can't deal with 1,000 signs a minute. That's why I'm going to do a copy paste of this thing. And I was thinking that we need to do the in belts different, but we don't, because as long as those are blue, that's 22.5 each second, which is way more than 1,000 a minute. It's 50% more than 900, so I guess it's 1,350 a minute. So that's fine, as long as all of these are blue, and this one is red, so need to look into that to make sure. But I think one way to find out is to let's tear down these. One way to find out, there was a thought there. Oh yes, it is to finish the space science, because when we finish the space science, we have to get rid of the actual science, right? So if we don't have enough labs for it, we'll end up with a buffer of space science, and that will stop the launches. So we will find out by itself, basically. So that's good. Let's copy these and plop them above as well. I think it's there. Good. And let's look at the robo network now, because I think I broke it. Yes. So we need... Okay. Uh-oh. No. Oh, it's not. It shouldn't be as difficult as I make it out to be now, because we can do it on the outside here. Yeah, that's fitting. And then that's fitting. And that's fitting, sure. Now we need to connect this up, and that's here, I guess. So things are being built by itself, right? Yeah. So we need to make sure this one can be removed. This one as well. This one, I don't know what this does. Oh, that's here. That's the recycling. You can be blue. So we need 7 different sciences in. So that's 2. Don't hit this. That's 2. Good. Green and red. That's 4. And then this thing, that's 6. And then this thing, that's missing something. So let's do a copy paste. I think here is fitting. Yeah, it's connected like that. And then we just drag the space signs up. That's 7. Something is wrong, though. What's this? Oh, that's the copy paste we just did. Okay. And recycling, sorting. Good, good. So now all of these should have 7 sciences, and they actually do. That's great. That's great. Now we just need to see how we're doing on the rockets. This thing has everything it needs except for these ones, and these ones are made out of things, and it looks like we have all the things right now. That's amazing. So this one is going to produce quite fast now. Not of course not 1 a minute, but still, it's good. We also didn't increase this one. I think that's the final one, because we did boost this. And this one is messed up at the top there, I see, because we have contamination on the belt. So let's fix the contamination. The base is going crazy now because of red chips. And here, swap, and swap. Good. Why aren't you moving? You need things. Yellow inserters can't take the things. Now this has been mentioned before. It's a blue belt, so yellows can't grab from it. And that's one of the things people say, that therefore you shouldn't use yellow inserters. And I agree in some cases. But in this case, geez, we have lack of something. Plastic. We have lack of plastic. Didn't we connect the plastic train? No, we don't have a plastic train in the base. Okay. But we should have production still, though. Yeah, but we don't have enough coal production. Okay. So we have a full belt of plastic going here. But that full belt is going to the red chips. And the other one is going here, okay. But you won't get coal. And we have a full coal belt, but we have half a coal belt going to these ones, and we kind of want more than that anyway up here. So coal is something we need to fix. I think plastic can be fixed by fixing red circuits as well, by outsourcing all of the red circuits instead of doing them in the base. Anyway, let's follow the thought through on the yellow inserters on the blue belts. So the point is, we don't have enough of this item. It goes up the belt and it passes all of these until it gets to the end where it stops, and when it's stopped it can grab. So what this shows us is, by how many machines are running right now, how much product they get. Because once we have enough for this machine, it will start backing up, and this one will suddenly get stuff. And if this one has enough and can run 100% of the time, which it can't right now, then it will back up here and go to the next one. So what the yellow inserters do is they tell us how much more we need. And right now it's telling us that we need a whole lot more. Because even if they can't grab, the throughput and the amount of product being put into a machine will be the same. Because if we had blue inserters, these two machines would have been running. And that would be it, basically. And if we had more product, these ones would have been running, and then something would come through, and then this one would be, or maybe this one, dependent on the timing. So it's harder to see how many products or how many machines we have running at all times. So this is actually a very good gauge of that. So that's my reason for not upgrading those inserters. They also use less power, but I don't think that's an issue. So that's it. I think science is running now. I kind of wanted the atomic bomb to finish researching. Where's the research? There we go. We don't have a radar and radar because we can't watch the science going on. So here we're missing not the military one. I was expecting the military one, but it's the purple one. And the purple one is probably the one we were just looking at. No. This one is the purple one. So this one is struggling, even though it's not upgraded at all. And that's because of these, and that's because of red chips again. Of course, it's because of the red chips. Because that's how this base works. So let's give it the red chips, and let's train in more red chips as well, because we have more than we need up here, and it's a tiny bit silly to bot them in like this. Until it's done though, I'm going to keep botting them in. Yeah, it's not hard to find. So we have a full belt going on. What I want to do here is I'm going to turn it up a bit to say 3000, sure. Because as long as those logistic bots are moving to fill it up, no, as long as we get enough in the box by logistic bots, the more we get from here, the less we need from here, and the more plastic will go down the belt. So once we have enough here, I think that shouldn't take too many minutes before the bots are realigned. Oh, it will be, because we don't have enough charging stations on the way. Yeah. I am a horrible, horrible robot person. I'm treating them in a bad manner. And one more. Can't reach. Oh. Who knew? Yeah, so that's the reason why we don't have enough throughput of the red ones. Okay. Well, now we should have even more of a robot rebellion going on. But once these are placed, every robot is going to have a charging station, and all of the robots will be happy and traveling and flying and having fun. There we go. That's an easy fix. This will last us until we build a station to train it in, which won't take long. This is good. It's already fixed basically. So that's something going to look into tomorrow, because right now the red chips are the bottleneck, and that's what we wanted to find out by turning on the science. Oh, and we shifted the issue to plastic here. That's quite cool. So the issue is no longer these things and the blue chips. It's the plastic and the red chips. But we already have a plastic train, so that's not going to be an issue either. So I just need to make a train station, maybe make a plastic station like here. It can share a parking spot with the red chips. Oh, well, let's think about that for a while we tone down this a little bit. This is nice though. The inserters can't keep up, so that's why we don't get a full belt from just this. But I think I'm happy with the quick result of the robot fix here. The robots are more happy now as well. This thing isn't doing anything. Okay, so we have stuff now. This felt very productive. I feel like iron is struggling a bit because we have too many trains waiting to get any, and this is probably improvable by adding more smelting columns. But I think spending time on rebelting this and rearranging stuff to get more of these into something, because we have productivity now on the miners, I think it's time better spent to go here, because then we get so much more. Oh, we also need to move the murder train down a bit, but that's going to be tomorrow. Let's end this episode with some murder now. This is the actual turret though, I think. It's not the train. Yeah. And here. Boop, 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 boop. Good. I bet the artillery is like giggling to itself when the artillery bullets hit the shells. Let's look at it. Oh yes, giggling away. Okay, so that's it for today. Tomorrow is plastic. I think maybe upgrading the last science as well. Not the last, but the last except for space science, I guess. This one. And there we have an achievement. Nice. Research all technologies. I've never done that before, so this is new. I've never used an atomic bomb before either. So I might do that. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the spaghetti. Bye bye.